Welcome to another video with Average Guy's Garage, and today we got an issue with our brakes. I was on the road the other day, and when I had parked, someone came along behind me and said, "Hey, your brake lights aren't working, just the bar is working." So I'm going to have Mrs. Average Guy push the brake pedal. Go ahead and push the brake pedal, and you see the bar comes on, but the brake lights on either side don't come on. Okay, and also I have one of the running lights is not working when the lights are on. Go ahead and turn the lights on. Alright, can you see on the left side the running light's working, but over here on the right side it isn't working. So I made a trip to the parts store, and we're going to replace the brake lights and the running light on the right hand side. Alright, so here's what we bought to fix the issue. This is $11.57 for the brake lights, these two, and then these two here, after some going back and forth thinking about it and comparing it with the bulb we took out, is for the side markers. And then this is a little dielectric grease, keeps rust and water from disrupting your bulb contacts. Okay. Alright, so your brake light is in this module here, this little assembly, and there's 3 screws or bolts to remove to take it out. There's one. It is kind of like a machine screw, so it's not a bolt so much. Metal screw. A little bit of weight on there to get that one started. Number 2. All right. And this comes off with this little plastic part here. Okay, so those are the screws removed. Alright, now to remove this thing, there's a couple of placement pins in there, and so you just have to wiggle it and it'll come loose. Don't put anything back here to pry at this metal, because you'll damage the paint. So we'll just pull this out, and it's this one down here. I think there's 2 up in here, but there's one down here. So we'll just look in here. Well, there's only the one, but it's this lower one right here. So we untwist that, and I don't know if we can tell, but that bulb is brown up here, so it has burned out internally. Just twist it, take it out, put the other one in. All right, this is bulb grease. Grasa para focos. Don't say that in a country that you're not familiar with. Alright, you just get a little bit of it like that. You don't have to use too much. A little bit there and there. And I'm going to put it in. And then replace it into the slot. And I'm turning clockwise to put it back in. It was counterclockwise coming out. And then on the left hand side, wiggle it out of there somehow. There we go. Counterclockwise. That one is cloudy inside also. We have the new bulb. Put a little bit of that dielectric on it. Okay. Clockwise. line it back up. All right, now we'll do a test to see if the brake lights are working now. All right, so before I put the screws back in for the tail lights, we're going to give it a test. Go ahead and press the brakes. All right, so now we've got this one working. It was just a bulb issue. And this one working. And our light bar. So that's a good thing. Now I had just replaced this one over here maybe 3 months ago, and then they both went out same time. Pretty weird. All right, now we'll move on to the running light. All right, now with these verified working, we'll button them back up. Remember the rule for screws is lefty loosey to loosen them, righty tighty to tighten them on 99.9% of all of them. I remember there used to be I think it was an old Dodge Rambler my uncle had, and the rear wheel studs were threaded backwards, so it was lefty tighty, righty loosey. And he forgot about that. One time he had a flat, I was with him, and he was trying to take the lug nut off the wrong way, and just with the power of his own hands, I saw him snap off a lug on a tire. Strongest man I ever saw. All right, that's that side. All right, so now the access to the side marker lamp is behind this access panel. There's one on each side. You can just put that in there and get that off. Now if you look in here closely, it's very hard to get to the one we want to get right here. In fact, I used a pair of pliers last time to grab it on both sides and twist it so I could get it out. So we'll get the bulb ready, get that put in there. If you got big fingers, it's hard, but you have to twist it counterclockwise and then pull it out of there. There we go. So there's two side by side. This is the one that's farther up, and if you get this one out, it's a little easier to get to the other one. So here comes the second one. All right, a little bit of dielectric. You don't need much. Just over these electrical contacts on the end here. All right, and it slides in. It doesn't matter which way. Left, right, right, left. You just slide it up in there. If I can get it in there, right? There we go. Just had to get some leverage behind it so I can push it in. All right, and then we'll twist it around here. Get that one out of the way. Up in there. A couple of fingers. All right, got that one in place. Put this one back. Once it seats, you feel it, then you just twist it in place. All right, there we go. Access panel now. And then we can, I'm gonna go turn the lights on and we'll see if it works. All right, we're gonna give it a test, turn the lights on. All right, working now. And working. So good deal. Before it wasn't working, now it is. All right, so that's all it is on this Kia Rio 2013. Not hard. You gotta just get the right pieces and struggle with it if you ain't got big hands to get that access in there. Thanks for watching. Check you again on the next video.